party, we will party hard.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set up. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Mechie, the man in motion.
Ready, ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That caught Tony Pollard.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Burks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll get this out wide. And he's in! Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and through. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. Watson going to throw right away. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the 50, he'll set up to that'll be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
The man in motion is Burks. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Inside the 40. Look at that big guy rumble. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. York, good on the extra point. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now first down throw for Watson. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On first down, Watson. That's caught by 4.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We're set. Alert.
On second down, here's Watson. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. That one is good. And the Browns are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He airs this one out looking for Mechie. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Watson now on first down. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Here's Watson now on second down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They snap it to Watson. To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Browns move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20. Down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, ready. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We are through one. It's the Browns with the advantage. We're back in Music City after this. Here's 2nd and 2. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go!
This drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Here we go, set.
Mechie, the man in motion.
Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
For a Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Titans. York. Good on the extra point. And the Titans cut the lead to 3. 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Downfield for Njoku. That is caught! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Ford. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll drop to throw. Catch made there by Burks. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We're back to Nashville. In a moment, they'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Go!
Throwing now from the gun. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. To throw on second down is Watson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 34 yards. First down.
Now first down throw for Watson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
21.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Roll, roll, roll. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. He's inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. He'll be taken down at of 2. Second down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. Looking deep here for Tillman. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Let's go now.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, set.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's...
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
In motion, Reed. Back to throw here to begin the drive. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. First down and more to the 45. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Browns' first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it, so that brings out the flag. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns will extend their 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Yeah! Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw. There's Pat Man again. Another catch. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Go.
Back to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get it.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Browns. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for two, you just got to catch the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. York, good on the extra point. And the Titans have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. He'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. He'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the air one more time. And he's got another one. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
John Mechie was the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. from the 50. He'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down for Tennessee.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Downfield for Njoku. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just...
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.